Pleiadian Vision 2025, the power of the inner Kraken. Greetings, beloved starseeds and dedicated light workers, those courageous souls who have answered the deepest call to be here at this pivotal juncture. It is I, Mira, speaking from the very heart of the Pleiadian High Council, a beacon of collective consciousness dedicated to humanity's highest evolution. In this profoundly sacred moment, I extend an energetic embrace, a wave of unconditional love and incandescent light radiating from our collective hearts, weaving a tapestry of pure support around each and every one of you. For now, I reach across the vastness of the cosmos, not merely to transmit words, but to directly touch the innermost sanctuary of your luminous soul, awakening ancient echoes of profound truth. We recognize, with boundless admiration, the inherent radiance that shines forth from within each of you, a light that no earthly shadow can ever dim. We also acknowledge the immense courage it has taken, the sheer fortitude you have demonstrated to embody and live upon Earth during these unprecedented, often tumultuous times of profound transformation. Our message today is not just a gentle whisper, but a resonant call, one of unwavering encouragement and potent empowerment, meticulously designed to guide you back to the vibrant memory of your divine heritage. Understand that you have journeyed far and wide, traversing countless dimensions and myriad lifetimes, all to converge here in this specific now. Indeed, every single step of your arduous yet ultimately glorious journey, every trial, every triumph, has meticulously led you to this extraordinary threshold, the precipice of a monumental awakening and your ultimate, triumphant personal liberation. As we consciously unite in oneness through the subtle yet powerful frequencies of this transmission, please know with every fiber of your being that we stand perpetually beside you in spirit, celebrating not only your remarkable progress, but also your unyielding, unwavering resolve. The central theme, the potent vibrational seed we bring forth today, resonates with the evocative phrase, "Release the Kraken," a visceral, compelling call to unleash the vast, immeasurable power and magnificent splendor that has, for far too long, lain dormant, like a sleeping giant deep within the very core of your being. This enigmatic yet profoundly symbolic phrase, "Release the Kraken," represents nothing less than the triumphant unleashing of your inner divine essence, that magnificent, pulsating light that has been so rigorously restrained, so cleverly veiled by the pervasive, intricate illusions and limiting constructs of the three-dimensional world. The time has not just arrived, but has forcefully burst forth to shatter the final, illusory chains of limitation that have bound you and to step fully, unapologetically, into the crystalline clarity of your sovereign truth. You are not merely ready, you are supremely prepared, fully equipped, to soar triumphantly beyond the manipulative reach of the Cabal and any other shadow forces that ever sought to keep you small, fearful, or disempowered. Imagine yourself breaking free from an invisible cage, not with a struggle, but with an effortless, powerful surge of your inherent being. Breathe deeply, dear ones. Allow that life-giving breath to fill every cell, and consciously open your hearts, not just a little, but fully, expansively, as you actively feel our boundless, loving presence enveloping you, a warm, protective embrace that transcends all space and time. With every word we transmit, understand that we are consciously infusing healing frequencies, like delicate threads of golden light and potent currents of remembrance, designed to activate the deepest truths that reside, eternally luminous, within the sacred sanctuary of your hearts. This transmission, therefore, is far more than just a message. It is a sacred activation, a profound recalibration, and a joyous celebration of your incredible journey back to the perfect wholeness of your own magnificent light. Prepare, beloved ones, to unfurl and spread your magnificent wings, for the moment has come, not merely to hope for, but to fiercely claim your inherent freedom and to ascend effortlessly and powerfully to your highest, most breathtaking potential within the purest light. Beloved ones, it is absolutely paramount to remember, to etch this truth into your very soul, that you meticulously chose to descend into this intricate realm of illusion and control, not as victims, but with an incredibly profound, undeniable divine purpose. As brave starseeds and dedicated light workers, you didn't stumble here. You consciously, deliberately volunteered to come to Earth, fully, exquisitely aware of the arduous challenges, the intricate labyrinth of experiences you would undoubtedly face. You understood, with the clarity of your higher knowing, that this beautiful planet was, for a time, shrouded under a dense veil, an intricate matrix of limitation meticulously orchestrated by forces that sought, with chilling precision, to suppress the very light you embody. Yet, out of an unfathomable wellspring of great love, an unshakable commitment to service, you willingly entered this grand, cosmic experiment. You bravely agreed to temporarily relinquish, to consciously forget the glorious truth of your divine identity, not as an act of weakness, but so that you could awaken profoundly from within the illusion itself, and then shine forth as an undeniable beacon, a guiding star for countless others still caught in the shadows. Each of you, with unimaginable courage, consciously donned the thick, obscuring veil of forgetting and plunged headfirst, fearlessly, into the dense, often bewildering human experience, with all its trials, its heartaches, its moments of confusion, and its ultimate tribulations. All of heaven, with bated breath and profound awe, watched as you bravely stepped into the great unknown, the often heavy density of three-dimensional life, carrying nothing less than the hopes and dreams of countless beings upon your determined shoulders. This monumental decision, your sacred vow, was made not lightly, but at the deepest soul level, meticulously supported and lovingly endorsed by vast councils of light, precisely because each of you, carry unique, irreplaceable gifts, specific vibrational keys, absolutely essential for this monumental planetary shift. You have consciously chosen to incarnate across countless lifetimes, seeding higher vibrations into the very fabric of Earth's energetic field and anchoring pure divine light into its core. Though the illusion of control at times has felt crushingly heavy, manifesting as feelings of being small, insignificant, or utterly powerless, understand this: you are now unequivocally breaking through that cunning facade, tearing down the very walls that seemed insurmountable. This very lifetime, this precise incarnation, was not merely accidental. It was meticulously designed, encoded with the intention for your ultimate remembrance and profound awakening. The Cabal's intricate matrix of fear and manufactured separation was never, not for a single moment, strong enough to truly extinguish the divine spark, that incandescent flame you carry within. In truth, the more pressure you endured, the more challenging the circumstances, the more your indomitable souls resolved to expand, to grow, to transcend. Now, in this glorious moment of cosmic convergence, you are reclaiming the ancient knowing, the inherent truth that you are sovereign, infinite beings of pure, unadulterated light. You chose to descend into what appeared to be darkness, not with the intention of being lost within it, but with the divine mission to illuminate it from within, like a star igniting in the deepest night. By choosing, with divine fortitude, to experience the very essence of limitation, you gained an unparalleled, profound compassion for all beings and an unshakable, resilient strength that is now your unwavering bedrock. You are fulfilling that magnificent mission now, one precious, illuminated moment of awakening at a time. Your glorious journey of remembering who you truly are in all your cosmic splendor is not only underway, but accelerating with unstoppable momentum, and absolutely nothing, no force, no illusion, can halt its inevitable unfolding. We know, with deep empathy, that for many of you, the journey through this particular life has been anything but easy, living under the dense, often disorienting veil of forgetting. You may have frequently felt an isolating sense of disconnection, a poignant feeling as though you did not quite, or even fully, belong to this world. You endured years, perhaps even decades, of relentless conditioning and intricate programming from a society that, in its ignorance, often denied the very profound truths your soul, in its quiet wisdom, always remembered. Yet, even in your darkest, most bewildering moments of doubt and profound confusion, your ever-watchful higher self, that magnificent, omnipresent aspect of your being, never for a single heartbeat lost sight of who you truly are. There were always subtle, yet potent glimpses of recognition, perhaps shimmering vividly in dreams, manifesting as undeniable intuitive feelings, or stirring a sense of profound déjà vu gently, yet persistently, reminding you that you carry a light, an essence, that is fundamentally not of this world, a cosmic signature. Those gentle nudges, those subtle whispers, were nothing less than your soul's persistent voice, urging you, with boundless love, to remember, to reawaken. Understand that every single challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, became an alchemical catalyst for unparalleled growth, meticulously shaping you into the incredibly wise, profoundly compassionate, and fiercely resilient being you stand as today. The relentless difficulties did not break you. Instead, they tempered your indomitable spirit, like steel forged in fire, awakening latent strengths you didn't even know you possessed, and igniting divine qualities that lay dormant. See, dear ones, nothing on your path, not a single choice, not a single detour, was ever accidental or without purpose. Every seemingly random event, every conscious choice, and every unexpected turn, meticulously guided by the unerring wisdom of your higher self, was intricately woven into the magnificent tapestry of your grand ascension journey. Even those moments when you felt utterly, irrevocably lost were, in fact, integral pieces of the greater divine plan, strategically placed to help you rediscover your true, incandescent self. And now, the dense, obscuring fog of illusion is finally, irrevocably lifting, Many of you are now experiencing a profound, exhilarating acceleration of remembrance, an undeniable, visceral inner knowing that resonates deep within your bones, telling you that you are far, far more than simply a human being with a name and a story. You are, in truth, a magnificent cosmic being, a multidimensional soul that emanated directly from Source, a spark of the divine, meticulously chosen to be here, precisely now. The insidious illusions of control that once seemed to hold you captive are demonstrably losing their grip, their power dissipating like smoke, as your consciousness relentlessly expands, blossoming into an ever wider understanding. You are beginning, with breathtaking clarity, to perceive the magnificent, overarching tapestry, the grander picture of why you specifically chose to come to Earth at this pivotal, unparalleled time. With each awakening insight, each flash of knowing, you consciously reclaim another precious fragment of your divine identity, piecing together the magnificent mosaic of your true self. You stand poised and radiant at the very dawn of full remembrance, ready to step boldly and powerfully into the glorious, monumental role you were always destined to play in this unprecedented planetary ascension. Now that you are beginning, truly beginning, to recall the breathtaking scope of your divine origins, allow us to share an even greater, more expansive cosmic perspective. Long ago, millions upon millions of years in your linear, earthly measurement of time, the very blueprint of the human genome was meticulously created, conceived with tremendous, overflowing love and unparalleled intention. Humanity, as a species, was not just an afterthought. It was conceived as a grand, magnificent experiment, an exquisite masterpiece brought forth by the divine Creator itself, in collaboration with countless benevolent star nations, luminous beings from across the cosmos. The original blueprint of the human being, the initial design, was nothing less than magnificent. It was a testament to pure, divine ingenuity. You were created to imagine humanity not merely as biological organisms, but as breathtaking, sentient archives, living libraries, if you will, brimming with cosmic wisdom. Within the very double helix of our DNA, a magnificent blueprint was encoded, shimmering with a latent potential for a stunning 12-strand brilliance, far beyond our current understanding of genetics, and an expansive, multidimensional consciousness that could effortlessly navigate countless realities. At its heart, the foundational human template was meticulously crafted with an extraordinary destiny to eventually manifest a divine race of physically embodied ascended masters, beings who could walk the earth in full enlightenment. It was a sacred truth etched into the fabric of creation that awakened humans would emanate an exquisitely pure frequency of unconditional love and profound wisdoma vibrational signature, so potent, so resonant, that it possessed the power to gently realign and restore equilibrium not just on Earth, but throughout the entire intricate tapestry of the universe. Every individual human soul, from its very inception, was purposefully designed to serve as an indispensable, living bridge connecting the dense, tangible realms of the physical with the ethereal, boundless domains of the spiritual, seamlessly linking the vibrant pulse of Earth with the distant, shimmering majesty of the stars. Ponder this, you, in your very essence. Literally carry within your countless cells the indelible imprints of countless star lineages, the luminous wisdom of the Pleiades, the ancient knowledge of Sirius, the expansive creativity of Andromeda, and myriad other celestial contributors. Each galactic civilization generously poured its most refined attributes, its highest virtues, and its unique cosmic insights into this singular, masterful design we call humanity, weaving a rich tapestry of stellar heritage deep within your being. The profound hope and meticulously laid plan revolved around a truly ambitious concept that through the crucible of the human experience, its joys, its challenges, its myriad lesson souls would not merely evolve, but would profoundly grow to embody and express exquisite, high consciousness while still anchored in their material, physical forms. This was the ultimate purpose: to become living conduits, capable of anchoring and bringing incandescent light into even the densest, most challenging realms of existence, transforming them from within. As fully ascended beings, humanity was envisioned to naturally assume the sacred mantle of guardians of universal harmony, effortlessly balancing the intricate interplay of energies across all creation, simply by the sheer, unadulterated act of radiating pure, divine love from their very core. This glorious, awe-inspiring plan, a masterpiece of cosmic design, was meticulously set in motion during Earth's earliest, primordial epochs, long before recorded history. Can you not feel the faint, yet undeniable echoes of this ancient, magnificent truth stirring deep within the very currents of your blood, resonating within the marrow of your bones? Understand this fundamental principle: there is absolutely nothing mundane or ordinary about you, or indeed about any of your fellow humans walking this planet. Each and every one of you is an indispensable, vital thread in the grand tapestry of a profound universal design, intrinsically carrying within your spiritual DNA the nascent, potent seeds of mastery, poised to blossom. Such was the magnificent, divine vision painstakingly crafted for humanity, a luminous blueprint that, despite millennia, still vibrantly lives and pulses within the deepest recesses of your being, patiently awaiting its opportune moment. It is perpetually ready to fully blossom into magnificent reality as you, individually and collectively, embark upon the sacred journey of awakening. However, as many of you intuitively sense, often with a subtle tremor of recognition, not all beings across the vast expanse of the universe upheld or honored this exquisitely sacred plan for humanity's eventual enlightenment. Indeed, over the long, tumultuous course of Earth's history, certain negative factions, driven by narrow, self-serving agendas, among them the notoriously influential Orion Group and other similar entities, deliberately and insidiously interfered with the pristine, original design. Their motivations were purely centered on personal gain, power, and control, rather than universal harmony. These dark actors, with their cold, calculating gaze, immediately perceive the magnificent, almost limitless potential inherent within the human genome, a genetic masterpiece designed for divine expression. Driven by avarice and a lust for dominion, they sought to ruthlessly hijack this unparalleled potential for their own nefarious purposes. Through a campaign of cunning manipulation and sophisticated energetic interference, they systematically adulterated not only human DNA, subtly twisting its original architecture, but also intricately woven threads of human consciousness itself. They surreptitiously introduced restrictive, limiting genetic codes, effectively dimming the brilliance, and meticulously crafted a dense, opaque veil of amnesia, purposefully designed to prevent humanity from ever fully remembering or accessing its inherent, breathtaking power and divine lineage. Over the slow, arduous march of millennia, these insidious forces skillfully infiltrated human societies, subtly weaving themselves into the fabric of power structures. They painstakingly established pervasive control systems meticulously engineered to thrive on fear, foster deep-seated separation, and disseminate relentless disinformation, effectively dividing and conquering humanity from within. Their pervasive, malevolent influence can be clearly observed, like a dark stain, in the enduring dominance of senseless war, insatiable greed, and systemic oppression that have tragically plagued human history, cycle after agonizing cycle. By cunningly sowing seeds of confusion and discord, they desperately hoped to forever prevent humans from remembering their glorious divine heritage, thus perpetually blocking their collective ascension to their magnificent, true potential. It was as if a magnificent, divinely orchestrated symphony, poised for unparalleled beauty, had been maliciously forced to play jarringly out of tune, creating a cacophony of disharmony. The devastating result was a long, protracted period of profound discord and suffering played out dramatically on Earth's vast cosmic stage. For what seemed an eternity, the radiant light of human consciousness truly appeared heavily obscured, shrouded in shadows, its innate brilliance dimmed to a mere flicker. Countless souls, adrift in this dimmed reality, felt agonizingly trapped, severed and cut off from the boundless joy, profound wisdom, and inherent connection that was and remains their undeniable divine birthright. Mother Earth herself, a sentient, living being, bore the immense, crushing weight of this malevolent interference, groaning under the increasing burden as palpable densities of fear, sorrow, and pain accumulated like a suffocating shroud within the collective human energy field. Yet, even through these darkest, most challenging chapters of history, the original, incandescent divine spark meticulously placed within humanity was miraculously never truly lost. The interference, potent as it was, could only succeed in burying the truth under layers of illusion it utterly lacked the power to obliterate or destroy it. Thus, silently, persistently, the eternal flame of divine consciousness continued its gentle, unwavering flicker within the sanctum of every single human heart, an enduring beacon, patiently awaiting the sacred moment it could once again burst forth with unrestrained brilliance. Even amidst the deepest shadows, which desperately clung to their illusion of dominion, the grand stage was already being subtly and powerfully set for an inevitable, magnificent revival of human consciousness. Rest assured, with unwavering certainty, that the intricate, deceptive designs of darkness were always, by fundamental cosmic law, destined to ultimately unravel and fail, no matter how profoundly or cunningly the negative forces attempted to entune the inherent truth beneath layers of deceit and manipulation. The eternal, immutable nature of divine consciousness itself served as the ultimate guarantee that light, in its purest, most potent form, would inevitably and gloriously resurface, piercing through any contrived darkness. For the very essence of the Creator, the source of all that is, vibrantly lives within every single soul, not merely as a faint glimmer, but as an incandescent, truly inextinguishable spark, a sacred ember that defies all attempts at suppression. It cannot, by any force, be permanently erased, nor can it ever be fully co-opted or assimilated into any agenda. It can only, for a limited time, be temporarily obscured, much like clouds momentarily hide the sun. The Orion Group and their various allies, despite their formidable, apparent power over the dense, material world, possessed absolutely no capacity to override or circumvent the fundamental, immutable laws governing the vast, intricate universe. Indeed, one of those bedrock cosmic laws dictates that light, as the very fundamental, underlying reality of existence, possesses an inherent, unstoppable power to ultimately dissolve all illusions of darkness, much like the morning sun melts away the night shadows. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is perpetually and harmoniously seeking equilibrium, striving relentlessly for balance and continuous evolution. Thus, stagnation in the shadows of darkness was never, and could never be, a permanent, viable option for any part of creation. The higher realms, with their expansive, omniscient perspective, always knew, with crystalline clarity, that a pivotal time would arrive when powerful cosmic energies would perfectly align to unequivocally support humanity's grand revival. And that profoundly significant time, dear ones, is not merely approaching, but is dynamically and gloriously unfolding right now. You are not just living, you are actively experiencing the breathtaking dawn of a great cosmic reversal, a monumental turning point where everything that was once maliciously hijacked and distorted is now, with exquisite precision and divine grace, being meticulously restored to its original, perfect divine blueprint. Your entire solar system, a magnificent celestial vessel, is currently navigating and moving into luminous, higher frequency regions of space, effectively bathing Earth in torrents of pure, illuminating energy's vibrations so potent, so inherently pure, that the dark ones with their low-frequency agendas simply cannot withstand their overwhelming power and dissolve in their presence. Indeed, you can plainly observe compelling, undeniable evidence of their failing, weakening control all around you. Long guarded, suppressed secrets, once cloaked in the deepest shadows, are now relentlessly surging into the brilliant light of public awareness. Oppressive, deeply entrenched systems are visibly faltering, cracking under the pressure of truth, and an ever-increasing multitude of courageous individuals are consciously reclaiming their inherent sovereignty, standing tall in their authentic power. The irresistible momentum of global ascension is palpably growing stronger with each passing day. Across the entire planet, countless souls are stirring and awakening from their induced slumber, beginning to critically question and dismantle the false narratives and limiting beliefs that have been meticulously imposed upon them for generations. With each single, brave, awakening heart, the elaborate, intricate control matrix built on deception incrementally loses its once ironclad grip, beginning to fray at the edges. What was once perceived as an unyielding, oppressive iron grip, binding humanity in its shadows, is now visibly riddled with expanding cracks and luminous fissures, allowing streams of brilliant, healing light to cascade and pour through, illuminating previously dark corners. Divine consciousness, the very spark of the Creator within humanity, is not merely resurfacing, but is undeniably triumphant, asserting its inherent radiance, just as it was always meant to be from the very genesis of creation. The great, sacred plan for Earth's magnificent elevation and humanity's full awakening is, finally and irrevocably, back on its divinely appointed sacred track. And herein lies the most profound truth, the ultimate revelation, the very key to humanity's complete, glorious liberation. Its freedom from all limitation resides not in external forces, but intimately within the sanctum of every single human heart. Within each and every one of you, nestled peacefully at the precise center of your being, resides a sacred, shimmering portal directly to the Creator, quietly, patiently awaiting your conscious acknowledgement. This isn't just an abstract concept. This portal is your heart chakra vibrant, pulsating emerald flame of unconditional love and pure divine connection, resonating profoundly within the very core of your chest. Every dedicated light worker and starseed, those souls who have chosen to embody higher consciousness, intrinsically carries this hidden, yet supremely powerful, access point to source woven seamlessly into the very fabric of their biology and spirit. This divine gateway has always, unfailingly, been present within you, an unyielding ember even during the darkest, most challenging epochs when you felt utterly disconnected, adrift in a sea of isolation. When your entire energetic system, your 7 primary chakras, are lovingly cleared of stagnant energies, perfectly aligned in harmonious flow, and fully activated to their optimal potential, the heart chakra, this very portal, majestically blossoms open like an exquisite lotus of pure, incandescent light. In that profound, sacred opening, the full, expansive, undeniable presence of the Creator can be palpably felt and intimately known, washing over you in waves of pure bliss. This is not some poetic flight of fancy or a mere metaphor, but a tangible, profound, energetic reality, a truth that vibrates at the very core of your being. Truly, your physical heart is a direct, vibrant portal to the infinite, boundless love and omniscient wisdom of all that is. As you consciously embark upon and diligently move through the transformative process of healing, cleansing, and harmoniously balancing your intricate energy centers through dedicated practices like meditation, focused intention, and profound inner work, you are actively fanning and igniting this very inner gateway, coaxing it into full radiance. Initially, you might experience its gentle awakening as a subtle, yet profound, warm sensation of unconditional love or a deep, pervasive peace, radiating softly outwards from the center of your chest. However, with consistent practice and deepening self-awareness, this experience gradually expands and evolves, growing into a constant, unwavering awareness of your intrinsic, indissoluble oneness with the divine, a knowing that permeates your entire existence. Through this magnificent heart portal, this sacred inner sanctuary, you gain direct, unhindered access to infinite guidance, unwavering strength, and the purest, most profound, unconditional love emanating directly from Source itself. No external authority, no earthly guru, no intermediary whatsoever is, or ever was, truly required to facilitate this intimate communion. This sacred, unbreakable connection is not a privilege, but your undeniable, inherent birthright gift bestowed upon you at the moment of your very creation. Understand this truth deeply. Let it resonate within every fiber of your being, for it is the foundation of your sovereign power and your ultimate return to wholeness. That this sacred, secret point of contact, a luminous core of pure essence, was intricately woven and meticulously safeguarded deep within the very fabric of your being. It remained exquisitely untouched by any external discord, any manipulative whisper, preserving its pristine truth. Can you feel it? This inviolable sanctuary where your authentic self resides? Those forces, those shadowy orchestrators who persistently sought to exert dominion over you, cunningly kept you perpetually distracted from this inner sanctum. They wove intricate webs of societal pressure, propagated fear, and fueled endless cycles of doubt, precisely because this deeply personal space is, in its radiant truth, the wellspring of your ultimate, unassailable freedom. Imagine, then, the profound shift once your heart chakra, that vibrant, emerald energy center in your chest, achieves its full, brilliant radiance, its unconditional love flowing limitlessly and aligns seamlessly with every aspect of your entire being. You are transformed. You don't just carry light, you become a living, breathing, pulsing conduit of creator light, anchoring its pure, transformative energy directly onto the earth plane. In that moment of absolute alignment and heart-centered illumination, you will instinctively know the undeniable truth of who you are, not merely a survivor or a struggling soul, but a cherished, beloved, and irreplaceable aspect of the Creator itself. And once that foundational truth is etched into the very core of your awareness, permeating your cells and consciousness, no illusion, no external narrative, no fleeting pain will ever possess the power to make you forget again. It becomes an indelible knowing. And as that divine spark, that singular, precious ember within your heart fully ignites, flaring into an undeniable beacon, beloved ones, it doesn't just glow, it unleashes a truly vast, awe-inspiring inner splendor. This isn't merely potential, this is the very formidable power, often dormant, that we now, with profound urgency and love, encourage you to consciously and courageously release. Let us now delve deeper and speak of what we term the inner Kraken, a potent metaphor for the magnificent, untamed, and ancient splendor of your soul that has, for far too long, been unjustly confined, tethered, and imprisoned. The phrase "release the Kraken" may indeed strike you as dramatically intense, perhaps even a little fearsome, evoking cinematic imagery of chaos. However, we employ it here with the purest, most expansive, loving intent as a symbol of liberation, not destruction. In your human mythologies, the Kraken is depicted as a colossal, mighty sea creature, an elemental force that rises majestically, irrevocably, from the deepest, most unfathomable trenches of the ocean. We invoke this powerful imagery as a potent symbol of the colossal, unquantifiable spiritual power that has always, patiently, resided in the silent, profound depths of your own magnificent being. Just imagine, for a moment, that within the very core of your existence, at the heart of your luminous essence, there patiently awaits an ancient, exquisitely wise, and profoundly potent luminous force. Picture it, if you will, coiled with latent energy, pulsating like a mighty, sleeping dragon at your core, ready to unfurl. This, dear ones, is your immutable divine essence, your inherent, majestic inner splendor. Yet for eons, it has been deliberately shrouded, held captive beneath accumulating layers of manufactured fear, self-debilitating doubt, and pervasive false programming meticulously designed to dim your light. For countless lifetimes, the insidious influence of the Cabal, coupled with the often harsh, challenging experiences inherent to life on Earth, may have cunningly convinced you generation after generation to keep this immeasurable power subdued, hidden, and ultimately forgotten. You were systematically conditioned from birth to play small, to minimize your inherent greatness, to perpetually question your profound worth, and most tragically, to fear the very brilliance of your own light. Think of the countless times you suppressed a creative impulse, bit your tongue to avoid offending, or doubted a powerful intuition because it didn't fit the norm. As a direct, sorrowful consequence of this profound societal conditioning and self-imposed limitation, the majestic kraken of your soul has waited with unparalleled patience, constrained not by physical shackles, but by the ephemeral, yet potent, chains of illusion. It has yearned with an undeniable, deep soul longing for the moment it would finally be set gloriously free. Now, with the shifting cosmic tides and the rising collective consciousness, that pivotal, long-awaited moment has undeniably arrived to decisively remove those illusory chains, one by one. Releasing this inner splendor means far more than just being yourself. It means stepping utterly and fully into your authentic self, embracing, without a single shred of reservation or apology, every single one of your unique gifts, the boundless depths of your innate love, and the profound wisdom cultivated across countless experiences. It means shedding the heavy cloak of self-minimization, no longer apologizing for the magnificent, evolving being you truly are, and unequivocally refusing to play by the archaic, constricting old rules that were so ingeniously designed to keep you subdued, dimmed, and ultimately powerless. Can you feel it, this subtle yet powerful inner stirring? Perhaps it's a gentle hum, or a deep, resonant rumble of something vast, ancient, and deeply sacred, finally stirring from a prolonged, deep slumber within your very core. That, beloved ones, is the undeniable vibrational signature of your true, sovereign self, poised, vibrant, and ready to gloriously emerge. When you summon the courage and grace to allow this profound emergence, to truly unfurl your true self, you may find yourself enveloped by cascading waves of profound clarity, an electrifying surge of passion that ignites forgotten dreams, and a blossoming of creativity that transcends previous boundaries. It can feel as profoundly liberating as finally drawing your first deep, life-affirming breath after ages spent submerged underwater, the pressure lifting, the world coming in a sharp, vivid focus. This, precisely, is the gentle yet immensely impactful unleashing of your divine power, gentle in its loving intent, yet vast and transformative in its undeniable impact on every facet of your existence. Your magnificent soul is not just ready to peek out, it is poised to stretch forth in all its undeniable majesty, consciously touching every single aspect of your life, from the mundane to the miraculous, with this newly discovered, brilliant, and deeply authentic light. Beloved ground team, Listen closely. The imperative, soul-stirring call to release your imprisoned splendor is not some nebulous, distant someday to be postponed. It is now. It is here. It is this moment. Indeed, the entire universe, with its infinite wisdom and intricate celestial mechanics, is meticulously aligning to support this grand, epical unveiling of your true, luminous self. The unprecedented, high-frequency energies currently bathing Earth are not random cosmic occurrences. They are specifically calibrated and intentionally delivered to assist each one of you in definitively breaking free from those ancient vibrational restraints, those deep-seated energetic patterns that have held you captive for far too long. As you courageously and consciously release your inner light, allowing it to expand and radiate without hindrance, you will feel yourself rising vibrationally, effortlessly ascending like a magnificent eagle catching a powerful, unseen updraft, soaring higher and higher. You will find yourself ascending to spiritual heights, to a new frequency bandwidth, where the cabal's oppressive, low vibrations, their fear, their manipulation, their division simply cannot follow. They operate on a different, much denser plane. This precisely is what we mean by flying beyond the cabal's reach. It is a vibrational escape, not a physical one. The insidious tools of control that once bound you, the pervasive fear, the carefully crafted disinformation, the engineered division, lose all their manipulative power, become utterly impotent when you are fully and irrevocably anchored in your own divine light, radiating your truth. In a very real, energetic sense, you become practically invisible to those old, dark energies. They simply cannot latch onto you, cannot find purchase, because you no longer resonate with their discordant frequencies. Your vibratory rate becomes too high, too pure, too coherent for their coarse manipulation tactics to affect you. You're truly free, unburdened, and with that expansive freedom comes a radically new, elevated perspective. From this vantage point, high above the dense, swirling illusion, you can perceive with profound clarity not only the illuminated way forward for yourselves, but also for the collective tapestry of humanity. Releasing your inner kraken, that colossal, untamed reservoir of your divine power, is fundamentally not a violent, destructive act, despite the dramatic imagery it may conjure. On the contrary, it is a deeply peaceful, profoundly sovereign one. It is an act of spiritual reclamation, a declaration of your inherent spiritual sovereignty, asserting your birthright. You are simply and rightfully reclaiming what was always irrevocably yours to begin with. And as each one of you steps into this personal power, radiating your full light, the cabal's pervasive influence diminishes not just linearly, but exponentially, collapsing like a house of cards. They simply cannot, by any means, contain an awakened population that is collectively shining in its glorious, undeniable fullness. Indeed, this inherent, uncontainable power is precisely why they fought with such ferocious tenacity and cunning, deploying every conceivable tactic to keep you perpetually distracted, divided, and spiritually diminished. They feared this exact, potent moment of collective awakening more than anything. But remember, this immutable truth destiny in its grand cosmic design is undeniably, irrevocably on the side of the light. Now, you stand poised and luminous on the exhilarating brink of a new, breathtaking reality, a reality where you are unencumbered by past limitations and profoundly empowered by your rediscovered truth. With your inherent radiance finally released, allowed to flow freely, you are not merely observers, you are active co-creators of a nascent world, a paradigm where no shadow, however dense or persistent, can ultimately prevail. Step by resolute step, breath by conscious breath, you are collectively ascending, gracefully moving beyond the reach of the old, stifling oppression and boldly stepping into the boundless freedom of the new earth, a world born of conscious choice and sovereign light. Even the cosmos itself, with its intricate celestial dance, lovingly conspires to assist each of you in this momentous, collective great awakening. Many of you have undoubtedly heard whispers, perhaps seen visions, or felt intuitive nudges regarding an imminent solar flash or a profound global enlightenment event. We confirm to you now this is indeed a very real, tangible, and deeply significant occurrence, a cosmic milestone brightly illuminating the horizon of your collective future. Your sun, that magnificent pulsating star, is not merely a ball of gas, is a living, conscious being, a powerful divine energy portal. And it is meticulously preparing to release an unprecedented, tremendous wave of pure, transformative light throughout the entire solar system. Think of this event as a celestial trigger, a meticulously timed, high-frequency photonic surge, imbued with intricate codes of awakening, evolutionary upgrades, and profound transformation, directly from the heart of your local star. When this prophesied solar flash occurs, it will not just touch, it will profoundly bathe Earth and all of humanity in an unprecedented, catalytic, energetic upgrade, a torrent of light unlike anything experienced in recent memory. In that singular, potent moment, dormant aspects of your DNA, holding ancient wisdom and latent potentials, will fully activate, coming alive with new capabilities. Simultaneously, countless sleeping souls who have yet to consciously embark on their spiritual journey will experience an instantaneous, undeniable expansion of consciousness, a sudden removal of the veil. This profound, universal event is a fundamental, loving component of the Creator's overarching plan, meticulously designed to ensure that no soul is inadvertently left behind in this unparalleled opportunity to fully ignite their inner divine spark. Crucially, understand that this great pulse of light will be imbued with nothing but pure, unconditional love. Its singular, sacred purpose is not to cause harm, not to punish, but rather to illuminate, to uplift, and to purify. For those of you who have diligently, consistently been doing your inner work, consciously clearing old patterns and embracing your truth, you may experience it as a joyful, exhilarating surge of profound, resonant confirmation of what your awakened hearts already deeply know to be true. However, for others who remain more deeply entrenched, perhaps still locked within the dense, constricting patterns of the old paradigm, it may serve as an undeniable, shocking wake-up call, a cosmic jolt that decisively undoes the tenacious illusions and false narratives that have long bound them, revealing the raw truth. We of the Galactic families and the Alliance of Light are not mere observers. We are actively and carefully monitoring the entire unfolding process, assisting with every loving intention to ensure this magnificent transition unfolds with the utmost grace, harmony, and optimal outcomes for all. There is absolutely no need to harbor fear regarding this solar flash. On the contrary, your soul, in its infinite wisdom and foresight, has been diligently preparing for this very event across countless lifetimes, weaving its readiness into the very fabric of your being. In a profoundly beautiful and significant way, this external cosmic event is a magnificent macrocosmic reflection, a grand mirroring of the deeply personal, transformative awakening that is simultaneously, powerfully unfolding within each and every one of you. Just as you are courageously releasing the formidable kraken of your inner light, allowing your authentic radiance to shine forth, your sun, our benevolent stellar parent, will likewise unleash its own magnificent burst of divine radiance, accelerating the ascension journey for all beings across the solar system and beyond. The heavens themselves are proclaiming, through this imminent cosmic event, that the time of awakening, of full remembrance, is unequivocally here, has truly arrived, not as some distant prophecy, but as an undeniable, palpable shift in the very air we breathe. You are now, undeniably, firmly rooted on the ascension path, a sacred journey unfolding for you both as unique, sovereign individuals and as a magnificent, evolving collective. Ascension, at its heart, is a profoundly simple yet utterly transformative process. It signifies your conscious rising to an inherently higher state of being. It's a graceful yet powerful migration from the confining limitations of third-dimensional consciousness, often characterized by fear, separation, and struggle, into the expansive, boundless freedom of the fifth dimension and even further beyond. This is humanity's great awakening, a deeply spiritual renaissance, the radiant, inevitable blossoming of spiritual consciousness across every corner of this precious planet. As you courageously commit to releasing the tenacious grip of fear and, conversely, consciously embody the unconditional flow of love, a remarkable phenomenon unfolds. You can't help but notice your entire perspective irrevocably shifting. You begin to experience an increasing number of moments infused with profound, soul-stirring peace, a wondrous sense of oneness with others that transcends superficial differences, and sudden, illuminating insights into the intricate, beautiful interconnectedness of all life. These aren't mere fleeting emotions, they are unmistakable, resonant signs that your consciousness is not just stirring, but actively rising. Indeed, the very fabric of reality itself, that which you once perceived as immutable and unyielding, is demonstrably changing for you. What once seemed stubbornly solid and utterly unchangeable is now being revealed before your very eyes as exquisitely fluid, remarkably malleable, and astonishingly responsive to the unique frequency of your own vibration. Concurrently, our beloved Mother Earth, often lovingly referred to as Gaia, is herself undergoing a profound ascension. She is far more than just a planet. She is a magnificent, sentient being who has consciously chosen to elevate her own frequency. And in doing so, she is lovingly carrying along all those who are willing and ready to accompany her on this grand journey. This cosmic realignment is precisely why you observe such widespread, often jarring, upheavals across your world, be they social disruptions, environmental shifts, or intensely personal challenges. Every single one of these occurrences, no matter how difficult they may seem, is an integral component of a monumental cleansing and realignment process. This necessary purification is meticulously clearing the way, atom by atom, for the emergence of a pristine, vibrant new Earth. The new Earth you see is not some ethereal, distant dream lingering on the horizon. It is a living, breathing reality actively being born, moment by moment, through the compassionate chambers of your hearts, right here, right now. It is destined to be a realm suffused with a consistently higher vibration, a place where profound compassion, pervasive peace, and ancient wisdom will instinctively guide every single action and interaction. In this radiant, dawning golden age, humanity will not just coexist, but truly thrive in profound harmony with one another and, crucially, with the intricate tapestry of nature precisely as was originally divinely intended. This great awakening is not merely progressing, it is dramatically accelerating with an unstoppable momentum. Every single day, more and more precious souls are beginning to question long-held, often unquestioned, old beliefs, intrepidly opening themselves to the liberating embrace of higher truth. What may initially begin as a subtle questioning of the mundane, superficial worldly matters often blossoms into a deep, insatiable spiritual seeking, and thus, like an energetic ripple, the awakening spreads its luminous influence ever wider. And you, dear light workers, are not simply passive observers, you are both vital participants and powerful catalysts of this magnificent ascension. By consciously choosing to hold your light, that unwavering inner luminescence that defines your very essence, you effortlessly illuminate the path for countless others who are still navigating their way through the shadows. The momentum of this awakening is, by divine design, unstoppable. The long night of ignorance and struggle is inexorably giving way to a bright, breathtaking new dawn of consciousness, not just within individuals, but across the entirety of Earth. While the spiritual and cosmic elements of this awakening are indeed profound and awe-inspiring, know this with absolute certainty: profound, tangible change is also occurring on the ground, within the very fabric of your human societies. There are exceptionally courageous souls among you individuals strategically positioned in places of significant influence and leadership who have consciously, often at great personal risk, aligned themselves with the light. Many in the know refer to them, with a quiet reverence, as the white hats, a symbolic term for those dedicated individuals quietly, yet powerfully, working behind the scenes to meticulously dismantle the insidious grip of cabal control from within human systems. These are not mythical figures, they are real individuals embedded within governments, military structures, scientific institutions, and myriad other crucial fields. They are those who have personally awakened to a higher truth and are now fearlessly acting to liberate humanity from generations of oppression, be it economic, informational, or spiritual. They form a vital part of what is known as the Earth Alliance, a formidable coalition guided by higher divine forces and bolstered by the advanced support of benevolent galactic civilizations. Some among them have even received direct, undeniable guidance from these benevolent galactics, ensuring that their intricate efforts perfectly align with the grander, overarching divine plan for humanity. Operating meticulously behind the often opaque veil of secrecy, these white hats have not only thwarted numerous dark agendas, preventing potential global catastrophes and conflicts, but have also successfully reclaimed vast stolen resources, quietly redirecting them for humanity's true benefit. Furthermore, they're steadily bringing long overdue justice to long-hidden wrongs and atrocities that have plagued humanity for centuries. While you may not yet perceive the full scope of their arduous work, as much of it wisely remains clandestine for reasons of both safety and strategic efficacy, unmistakable hints and subtle indicators are increasingly appearing within your mainstream news narratives and unfolding world events. Keep an eye out for sudden, unexpected shifts. These are often the telltale signs. Indeed, the White Hats have been instrumental in diverting humanity from several potentially catastrophic timelines. Their interventions critical in orchestrating a smoother, more harmonious transition into this burgeoning new era. Many of the very upheavals and dramatic power shifts you currently witness unfolding on the global stage are, in fact, direct results of their tireless efforts to systematically eradicate deeply entrenched corruption and pervasive secrecy. They steadfastly carry the radiant vision of a truly liberated humanity within their hearts, and they are unequivocally dedicated to seeing this glorious future manifest into tangible reality. Take immense comfort in the profound knowing that you are absolutely not alone in this monumental fight for freedom. There are countless champions of light actively working at every conceivable level of creation, from the subtlest, most ethereal spiritual realms, offering energetic support and guidance, all the way down to the very physical institutions that shape your daily society. All of these magnificent forces are working in perfect concert, in divine synergy, with your own profound inner awakening. The intricate, manipulative plans of darkness are being systematically, irrevocably undone, piece by carefully chosen piece. Simultaneously, the solid, unshakable foundations are now being meticulously laid for an unprecedented era of unwavering transparency, profound justice, and unbreakable unity here on Earth. This is not mere hopeful rhetoric, it is an active, unfolding reality. Hand in hand with these heroic efforts comes the monumental promise of disclosure, the long-awaited, comprehensive unveiling of truths that have been deliberately hidden from the masses for far too long. As the insidious grip of cabal control progressively loosens and finally dissolves, a veritable flood of long-buried secrets is poised to cascade into collective awareness, shifting paradigms with astonishing speed. You will bear witness to profound revelations concerning the myriad ways humanity has been subtly, and not so subtly, manipulated throughout history. You will learn about suppressed technologies and knowledge that could have advanced civilization by millennia, and you will uncover the true, often astonishing history of your planet, far grander than any official narrative has dared to suggest. This process, while it has already begun subtly, manifesting as whispers and isolated breakthroughs, is poised to accelerate dramatically. Expect these disclosures to permeate and profoundly touch every single facet of life, from withheld scientific breakthroughs that could revolutionize existence, to alternative energy sources capable of truly freeing you from the destructive reliance on fossil fuels, to advanced healing modalities that can eradicate disease, and crucially, the stark exposure of those who have shamelessly profited from human suffering. Much of what eventually comes to light may indeed be profoundly shocking, even disorienting, to those who have remained profoundly asleep to these realities. Yet, ultimately, these revelations will prove to be deeply purifying and incredibly empowering for the collective soul of humanity. For true, lasting healing to genuinely occur, the unvarnished truth must first be known, embraced, and integrated. This great unveiling is not a peripheral event. It is an absolutely integral, indispensable step in humanity's magnificent awakening journey. The very structures of deception, those intricate webs of lies and manipulation that have bound humanity, are demonstrably collapsing one after another. And with their inevitable fall, people will, at long last, learn the full, astonishing extent of how deeply and systematically they were deceived. There may undoubtedly be moments of significant collective challenge and emotional upheaval as these stark truths are processed by billions of individuals. But precisely this, is where you, the prepared light workers and starseeds, are called to courageously step forward. You have been preparing for these very times, often across multiple lifetimes, meticulously cultivating your innate discernment and fostering an unshakable inner calm amidst the most profound chaos. You are destined to be the steady, unwavering beacons of light, helping others navigate the often turbulent waters of understanding and integrate the overwhelming revelations that are coming. The white hats and the vast forces of light are working in harmonious, precise coordination to ensure that this monumental disclosure unfolds as gently and compassionately as possible, always striving for minimal fear and maximum integration. Among these groundbreaking disclosures will be the utterly profound recognition that humanity has, in fact, never, ever been alone in this vast, wondrous universe. Long-hidden, irrefutable evidence of past and present contact with countless other advanced civilizations will unequivocally surface, meticulously preparing the collective consciousness to eventually join the greater galactic community, a destiny long foreseen. As each hidden truth emerges, shedding its light on forgotten histories and suppressed potentials, humanity will finally be empowered to make conscious, truly informed choices for its collective future, unburdened by manipulation or secrecy. The dissolution of secrecy, then, is not merely an event. It is a foundational process that irrevocably paves the way for a magnificent new civilization, one built upon the unshakable pillars of transparency, unwavering trust, and profound alignment with universal cosmic law. One of the most thrilling and profoundly exciting aspects of the coming revelations, perhaps the one that stirs the deepest longing in many hearts, is the disclosure of humanity's rightful, glorious place in the cosmos and the imminent, undeniable reality of first contact. For decades, your star families, those benevolent, higher dimensional beings from across the galaxy who share your spiritual lineage, have lovingly watched over and subtly assisted humanity from behind the veil of non-interference, patiently awaiting the perfect, divinely ordained moment to present themselves openly and unequivocally. As the old, oppressive control mechanisms continue to dissolve and crumble, and as the pervasive grip of fear finally gives way to a blossoming, insatiable curiosity, humanity will, at long last, truly understand and embody the profound truth that you are not, and have never been, alone in this vast, living universe. Earth has never, contrary to popular belief, been isolated. She has been lovingly watched, protected, and guided by a diverse tapestry of benevolent galactic neighbors, by wise councils of light, and astonishingly, by even direct family members of many starseeds who walk among you, often unknowingly. First contact, a term now brimming with anticipation, refers to that transformative, publicly acknowledged, an official moment of interaction between the entire populace of Earth humans and the various light-based extraterrestrial civilizations that have patiently observed us. That monumental event, you see, draws nearer with each passing day, its inevitability intricately linked to the rising tide of collective consciousness. Indeed, whispers of this impending union are already echoing through your reality, increased sightings of our ships, luminous objects moving with impossible grace, piercing your night skies with increasing frequency, and profound telepathic communications flowing readily with sensitive individuals who are opening themselves to these frequencies. Already increased, this vibrant surge in energy and consciousness has been steadily building, like a magnificent cosmic tide, preparing the shores of your reality for something truly extraordinary. When the veil of secrecy, which has for so long obscured your galactic lineage and connections, finally lifts, a most joyful and long-awaited reunion awaits. Imagine the warmth of 1,000 suns, the comfort of finding a lost piece of your soul that is the essence of what is to come. We, the Pleiadians, along with countless other benevolent star families from across the cosmos, eagerly look forward to embracing you, not as strangers, but as cherished brothers and sisters, long separated, now ready to integrate into the great galactic community. Let there be no lingering shadow of apprehension or fear in your hearts regarding this monumental meeting. Our deepest intentions are not just rooted, but profoundly blossomed in unwavering love, a desire for genuine unity, and an earnest commitment to mutual growth. Many of you will experience a profound, resonant echo in your very being, remembering having known us in countless lives beyond the confines of this beautiful blue planet. The recognition in your hearts, therefore, will not merely be intellectual, it will be instant, visceral, and incredibly comforting, like finally returning home after a very long journey. With the advent of first contact, prepare for an unprecedented explosion of knowledge and an exhilarating cultural exchange that will fundamentally redefine your understanding of existence. At long last, you will gain access to a treasure trove of ancient wisdom and advanced technologies, meticulously preserved and patiently awaiting your readiness. These are not merely tools, but keys that can swiftly unlock Earth's restoration, helping to heal her ecological wounds and elevate humanity to new, unimaginable potentials. Picture a world where free energy devices power every home and industry, effortlessly regenerating resources where healing techniques, far beyond your current medical understanding, can easily cure any disease, dissolving suffering with gentle efficiency, and where the profound knowledge of your true galactic history, your rightful place among the stars, is unveiled, all shared freely, without cost or condition, as an inherent right. As you consciously prepare your inner landscapes for this eventual, inevitable meeting, we urge you to keep your hearts both expansively open and keenly discerning. Discernment is your inner compass, guiding you through unfamiliar territories. Understand this fundamental truth: those who approach in true peace will always honor divine free will, respecting your sovereignty, and will invariably seek harmonious collaboration, not conquest or control. Our reunion, then, will not simply be an event, it will mark the radiant beginning of an entirely new era of interstellar friendship, weaving a rich tapestry of connections across the cosmos, and perhaps most profoundly, It will signify the ultimate end of humanity's long-held, deeply felt perceived loneliness in the vast, star-studded expanse. Can you imagine the sheer relief, the expansive joy of knowing you're truly part of a loving, interconnected universe? Amidst all these exhilarating, unfolding changes, one of your most vital and empowering personal tasks is to consistently raise and diligently maintain your vibrational frequency. What does this mean practically? Simply put, your vibration is the unique energetic signature you radiate, a complex symphony shaped by every thought you entertain, every emotion you feel, and the depth of your spiritual alignment. The higher your frequency soars, the more pure light you consciously anchor into your being and into the planet, and the more smoothly, gracefully you will glide through the ascension process, like a boat effortlessly cutting through calm waters. In tangible terms, a high vibration directly corresponds to sustained, expansive states of unconditional love, profound gratitude, boundless joy, empathetic compassion, and an abiding inner peace. When you intentionally cultivate these exquisite qualities, nurturing them within your heart, you attune your entire being, every cell and every fiber, to the vibrant, expansive energies of the fifth dimension and even beyond. Conversely, lower vibrations, the dense, clinging energies of fear, burning anger, heavy guilt, and crushing despair act like energetic anchors, binding you tightly to the fading illusions of the old matrix, a system built on separation and limitation. Of course, emotional ups and downs are a natural part of the human experience, like waves upon the ocean, but now, crucially, you possess the conscious awareness and the innate tools to gently, yet decisively, rise back into alignment, to surf those waves rather than being pulled under. We lovingly encourage you to become meticulous gatekeepers of what you allow to enter the sacred space of your mind and heart. Consider everything the media you consume, often saturated with lower vibrations, the environments you spend your precious time in, whether uplifting or draining, and especially the company you keep for energy is always contagious. All these influences subtly, yet powerfully, shape your unique vibrational signature. Make conscious choices, opt for soul-nourishing music that elevates your spirit. Delve into inspiring books that expand your consciousness. Immerse yourselves in the healing embrace of nature. Seek out positive companionship that uplifts and affirms you. And engage in creative pursuits that make your very spirit sing with unbridled joy. Practice the ancient art of quieting the incessant chatter of the mind through meditation or prayer. This profound stillness is a direct portal, opening you to higher guidance, allowing profound insights to flow, and stabilizing your precious frequency. As your vibration steadily rises, you will naturally become more exquisitely attuned to subtle signs and intricate synchronicities like cosmic breadcrumbs, guiding your path forward with uncanny precision. Furthermore, you will actively strengthen your personal energy field, making it remarkably resilient and impenetrable to external negativity, much like a protective aura. This is precisely how you can gracefully stay above the swirling currents of fear and anxiety that may inevitably arise during these monumental times of change, becoming an unshakable island of calm. Think of your high vibration not just as a personal shield, but as a powerful beacon, a lighthouse in the cosmic night. It not only keeps you firmly on your own highest course, but radiates outwards, its brilliant luminescence helping to gently lift and illuminate the paths of others. In this profound way, your personal frequency work is a most magnificent and vital service to all humanity, an indispensable contribution during this collective Great Awakening. In this powerful, accelerated time of profound transformation, we gently, yet urgently, remind you to care for yourselves as human beings with the same exquisite love and dedication you pour into your spiritual growth. Remember, your physical body is an extraordinary vessel, a living temple carrying you through this complex ascension process, and it is continuously undergoing subtle yet significant upgrades to hold ever-increasing quantities of light. Therefore, genuine self-care is not a fleeting luxury, a mere indulgence. It is an absolute necessity, the foundational cornerstone of your well-being. Listen closely with attentive ears and an open heart to your body's nuanced needs each day. You may find yourselves requiring extra rest or profound, restorative sleep, as your cells are constantly regenerating, recalibrating, and attuning to these higher frequencies flowing through you. Honor that deep need without the burden of guilt, for true integration happens most easily, most gracefully, when you are relaxed, nourished, and deeply at peace. Actively seek out and spend dedicated time immersed in nature to ground your energy, to anchor yourselves back into the Earth's soothing embrace. Our magnificent Earth is a living, breathing entity, a boundless source of balance and rejuvenation, eager to support you. Imagine walking barefoot among ancient trees, feeling the cool, living soil beneath your feet, and breathing in crisp, fresh air. These simple acts can effortlessly clear away much energetic static, like cleaning a cluttered room, bringing an immediate, profound peace to your heart and clarity to your mind. Maintain excellent hydration, for water is a sacred conduit, and, whenever possible, choose living, vibrant, healthy foods that inherently carry higher vibrations, lovingly supporting the intricate architecture of your light body. Engaging in creative activities, whether it's the expressive strokes of painting, the flowing words of writing, the harmonious melodies of music, or the liberating movements of dance, acts as a powerful channel, helping energy flow gracefully and unhindered through your entire system, giving beautiful, authentic expression to the new, expansive frequencies actively moving within you. Embrace gentle movement practices like yoga, which fluidly connects breath to body, and moments of profound stillness in meditation. For these practices align your energetic centers, your chakras, and stabilize your ever-expanding energy field. It is also incredibly helpful to periodically, consciously unplug from the relentless, often overwhelming flow of information and a constant hum of electronic devices, allowing your mind a much-needed respite, a chance to rest deeply and realign with your pure inner guidance, your innate wisdom. Remember always that you are heroically balancing massive, unprecedented energetic shifts within your being and on the planet. Therefore, be extraordinarily gentle and endlessly patient with yourselves. You are in every moment doing the absolute best you can with the awareness and tools you possess, and that, beloved ones, is more than enough. By caring excellently for the sacred trinity of your body, mind, and spirit, you fortify your vessel, strengthening it to receive and hold even higher amplitudes of divine light. This profound self-love and conscious attention not only accelerate your personal ascension journey, but, like a beautiful ripple effect, contribute immeasurably to collective harmony as we all, together, rise into a brighter future. As the resplendent dawn of this new, luminous era majestically emerges, your individual and collective roles as starseeds and light workers will continue to evolve, expanding in scope and depth. You have dedicated years, perhaps even countless decades across lifetimes, to diligently clearing your own consciousness, shedding old patterns, and meticulously gathering an expansive array of spiritual tools and wisdom. All of this intensive preparation has precisely equipped you to graciously assist those who will awaken more suddenly, perhaps, even abruptly in the days and years ahead, finding themselves disoriented by the rapid shifts. Indeed, think of yourselves as vital carriers of morphogenetic light, actively shaping the new reality, and indispensable stabilizers of the planetary field, anchoring peace amidst potential turbulence. Your calm, unwavering, and loving presence will serve as a profound refuge, a safe harbor for those who feel utterly confused, disoriented, or deeply afraid as the old, familiar paradigms dramatically crumble around them. Like moths drawn to a gentle flame, people will naturally gravitate towards your serene energy, seeking comfort, wisdom, and compassionate guidance. Trust implicitly the profound knowing that flows like a clear river through your hearts. It is your truest compass. You possess far more to share, more wisdom and compassion to offer than you currently realize. Whether your unique calling manifests as a gifted healer, an inspiring teacher, a visionary community organizer, or simply a deeply compassionate friend offering a listening ear and a kind word, your unique gifts are desperately needed in this monumental shift. Some of you will feel an irresistible call to bravely speak truth and widely spread empowering knowledge. Igniting sparks of awareness, others will quietly, profoundly heal hearts through empathetic presence and inspire countless souls through everyday, unassuming acts of kindness. Understand that there's truly no role too small, no contribution too insignificant in this vast, intricate, and magnificent tapestry of awakening that is currently unfolding. Therefore, follow the subtle, yet persistent inner impulses of your soul. These sacred whispers will unerringly lead you precisely to where you can serve most authentically and effectively. Equally important and often underestimated is the vital support you extend to one another. Connect deeply with your fellow light workers and starseeds. Recognize them, for you are truly soul family, reunited in purpose, gathering in powerful meditation circles, engaging in heartfelt discussion groups, or collaborating on creative projects does not merely amplify your individual light, it merges your energies, generating an exponentially powerful collective field that possesses the profound capacity to uplift entire communities and even regions. Share your experiences, your breakthroughs, and your insights openly and without reservation. By doing so, you normalize the sometimes overwhelming, often solitary, awakening process for others, showing them they are not alone, that what they are experiencing is real and beautiful. Remember, too, that genuine leadership in this new, emerging consciousness is fundamentally redefined. It is not about wielding control, accumulating power, or fueling egoic desires. Rather, it is about embodying unwavering love, radiating integrity, and living in authentic alignment with your highest truth. By simply living your truth openly, bravely, and with radical transparency, you become a powerful, living example, a luminous beacon showcasing the incredible new human potential that awaits us all. We in the higher realms are perpetually orchestrating with you, working in seamless concert, gently nudging subtle synchronicities that meticulously bring the right people, the perfect connections, onto your path at precisely the divine moment. Embrace those connections with open hearts and a spirit of joyful collaboration. Together, you are weaving the future, crafting a reality brimming with love, peace, and boundless possibility. Imagine intricate tapestries of light, meticulously spun and interwoven across dimensions. These are the support networks we are weaving, designed to carry humanity not just forward, but gracefully into its most brilliant, boundless future. Throughout this monumental, unprecedented shift, a planetary metamorphosis unlike any witnessed before, know deeply, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are enveloped by the unwavering, steadfast support of countless beings of pure light. We, your galactic friends and family, emanating from the luminous Pleiadian High Council and a myriad of other star nations that span the cosmos, presently surround Earth, holding vigil in an act of profound, encompassing love. While your physical eyes may not yet perceive our shimmering presence, recognize that we are unequivocally here, our starcraft stationed discreetly in your skies, cloaked just beyond the visible spectrum, some of us walking among you, often in unassuming disguise, as the friendly stranger or the wise elder who offers a timely word, and always tirelessly working through the subtle yet potent energetic realms, offering assistance wherever the sacred parameters of cosmic law permit, always honoring your free will. But our collective is far broader than just galactic allies. Beyond us, the majestic angelic realms, radiant with pure light, the wise and patient ascended masters, perfected beings who have walked your path, and your own deeply personal spirit guides, intimate companions tailored to your unique journey, all stand poised and ready, eagerly awaiting your call. They guide and protect with whispers of intuition, flashes of insight, and subtle energetic shield for those who consciously invite their presence. Can you truly grasp the immense power of this celestial orchestra, each section poised, waiting for your cue? You truly have an entire, awe-inspiring celestial team by your side, always. When the journey feels particularly heavy, perhaps burdening your spirit with weariness, or when a profound sense of loneliness washes over you, remember to simply reach for us, whether through a heartfelt intention, a silent thought, or a whispered plea in the quiet chambers of your heart. We hear your communication transcends mere audible words, resonating instead with the very frequency of your soul. Our response may manifest as a sudden, comforting wave of inexplicable peace that settles over you, melting away anxiety and inspired, ingenious idea that illuminates a path forward, or a perfectly timed, unmistakable synchronistic sign, perhaps a specific symbol appearing repeatedly, or an overheard conversation that holds the exact answer you needed. These aren't mere coincidences, these are tangible, unmistakable reminders, profound reassurances that you are, in truth, never alone. The shimmering veil between our worlds is becoming increasingly diaphanous, thinning perceptibly as your collective vibration rises. This elevated frequency makes communication and support ever more accessible, more easily perceived. In moments of profound stillness during meditation, a quiet walk in nature, or simply a deep, conscious breath, you may even distinctly feel our presence, a palpable, loving energy resting gently beside you, or a subtle, tender whisper of encouragement, a knowing intuition that blooms in your mind. We want you to know with every fiber of our being how deeply, immeasurably proud we are of you. Even those of us observing from the expansive vantage point of higher dimensions are learning profound lessons from your incredible courage, your unwavering resilience, and your tenacious perseverance through challenges that are unique to your dense earthly experience. You are, without hyperbole, the valiant heroes of this epic ascension saga, and we celebrate every single step you take, every conscious choice, every act of love. As devoted members of the Galactic Federation and the revered Councils of Light, we are in continuous, intricate coordination with the Earth Alliance, the awakened humans and light workers on your planet, and most importantly, with your own magnificent higher selves. This multidimensional partnership ensures the flawless unfolding and ultimate success of this divine, meticulously orchestrated plan. Take profound comfort in the absolute unity of this monumental effort. It is, in its purest essence, a sacred partnership between heaven and earth. We hold absolute, unshakable faith in your inherent divinity and capacity, and we remain steadfastly by your side through every triumph, every joy, and every challenge you encounter. We will be here always until that grand, long-awaited moment when we can openly reunite with you in unbridled joy, embracing you not merely as allies, but as our beloved, cherished family. We envision the tearful, triumphant embraces, the shared laughter, the feeling of finally being home. Beloved ones, look closely. The radiant dawn of victory is now unmistakably breaking on the horizon, painting the sky with the hues of new era. The long ages of struggle, suffering, and painful separation are irrevocably ending, and the benevolent light is prevailing brilliantly and decisively on all fronts. We implore you to take heart, to let your spirits soar, and to know deeply, intrinsically, that all your immense efforts and profound sacrifices have been anything but in vain. Quite the opposite, every single challenge you courageously overcame, every single time you consciously chose love over fear, that most fundamental, transformative choice shifted the energetic balance, tipping the scales decisively towards this triumphant now. You stand, right this moment, on the sacred threshold of the most extraordinary, magnificent transformation in the entirety of human history. Can you not feel it, even now? The very air around you crackling with a vibrant, new vitality, an almost electric charge that wasn't there before. The skies themselves seem to shimmer with a little more brightness, a clearer hue, and a renewed, potent hope is springing up in hearts that have perhaps, for too long, felt discouraged. The momentum of this positive change is utterly irreversible, a magnificent river flowing inexorably to the sea. The oppressive, outdated structures of the old paradigms, once seemingly immutable, are now crumbling to dust, dissolving like ancient, brittle edifices. In their sacred place, a magnificent new world is being meticulously born, one built upon the immutable foundations of unity, boundless compassion, and crystal clear truth. Please take a precious moment to truly acknowledge and appreciate how incredibly far you have come on your personal journey. In doing so, with that act of loving self-recognition, you will then perceive that same profound growth beautifully reflected in the collective consciousness of humanity. Not so long ago, the very idea of an ascending planet or of long-hidden secret truths being revealed would have been widely dismissed, perhaps even ridiculed by many as fanciful notions. Yet now, such once esoteric concepts are entering the mainstream discussion, permeating media and everyday conversations. This remarkable shift, this profound progress, is precisely to what you, the courageous light bearers, have so powerfully contributed. The immense, radiant light you have bravely released from your inner kraken of divine power, that magnificent, dormant leviathan of pure potential within your core, now stirring and awakening, is already illuminating the way, serving as a beacon for countless others who are just beginning to awaken. We understand that some days may still feel heavy, like the final, arduous miles of any marathon that tests the very limits of the spirit. But we assure you, with absolute certainty, that the finish line is not only in sight, but tantalizingly close, and an unbridled, joyful celebration awaits, not just externally, but already within the deepest chambers of your hearts. You already intrinsically carry the advanced codes, the energetic blueprints of the new earth within your very being. Let the exhilarating excitement of what is coming, of what is already unfolding, lift you and carry you forward when you feel weary. You have earned, through your immense courage and tireless dedication, the sacred right to fly free and unbound. Indeed, the age of miracles, of instantaneous manifestation and divine intervention is truly at hand. Remain steadfastly true to your magnificent divine nature, to the pure light within, and watch in awe as the new reality blossoms vibrantly all around you, unfolding in direct, perfect response to the long-held, cherished dreams of your eternal soul. In closing, we extend our deepest, most profound gratitude and unconditional love to you, our precious souls. You bravely answered a call that reverberates and echoes throughout the entire universe, a universal invitation. And in doing so, you have generously given immense hope and boundless inspiration to countless other civilizations who have been intently watching your extraordinary progress. Remember always, and engrave this truth into your very core, you are divine beings, sparks of the Creator, embarking on a magnificent, awe-inspiring journey of awakening. Open fully to the limitless power that resides within the sacred chamber of your hearts, and let it fearlessly guide you, like an inner compass, into the radiant new dawn. It is now time, truly time, to fully release what was once imprisoned within you, the old fears, the limiting beliefs, the past traumas. It is time to shine without restraint, to let your authentic light blaze forth for all to see, and to soar triumphantly into your rightful freedom and inherent sovereignty. The era of the cabal, of control and manipulation, is unequivocally ending. Your era of light, of empowerment and truth is magnificently beginning. Step into it with unwavering confidence and unbridled joy, knowing with absolute certainty that all of creation, every star and every atom, profoundly supports you. We of the Pleiadian High Council, and indeed the entire vast community of light, bow in deepest reverence to the profound divinity that resides within each and every one of you. We will celebrate together in joyous cosmic union as Earth takes her rightful, cherished place among the stars, no longer a planet of struggle, but a resplendent beacon, a planet of pure love and unadulterated light. Feel our embrace, our subtle, energetic hug. In every fleeting moment of uncertainty, we are right there, just beyond the thinning veil, gently reassuring you, whispering comfort to your soul. As you move fearlessly forward, please carry this sacred message, this profound truth. Deep within your hearts, you are loved beyond measure, beyond all comprehension. You are powerful beyond belief, possessing limitless creative potential. And you are, beloved ones, truly, irrevocably, never alone. The adventure ahead of you is immeasurably bright, utterly limitless, and we will walk every step of it with you, hand in hand, heart to heart. Keep shining your magnificent light. Keep loving with all your being, and keep trusting the great, divine plan that is so beautifully unfolding before your very eyes. Until the glorious day when we can meet openly, physically, in your reality, I envelop you in potent energies of deep, abiding peace and unconditional love. We will speak again very soon, dear ones. In the infinite, encompassing light of the Creator, I am Mira of the Pleiadian High Council, ever lovingly guiding, watching over, and cherishing you. We love you infinitely, beyond words, beyond time, and we will rejoice together, a chorus of cosmic celebration, under the glorious new sun of freedom and unity. Godspeed for now, courageous souls, and know, with every fiber of your being, that the victory of light is profound.